Hari Om. A small analysis on the sloka of Bhagavadgita, the 9th chapter. क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा सस्य शांतिं निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्त प्रणश्यति. So क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा सस्य शांतिं निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्त प्रणश्यति. So in this sloka, the Lord of the Lords, Lord Sri Krishna, he is the eternal Guru and Arjuna is the disciple. Or let us assume in another way. Arjuna is the representation for the entire mankind and Sri Krishna is the eternal Guru. Vande Vishnum Jagat Gurum, Vande Krishnam Jagat Gurum, or Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum, whatever it is. He is the eternal Guru. And here in this sloka in the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord of the Lords, what he said was that he made Arjuna promise that whoever trusts him, whoever believes him, will not have failures, will not be ruined under any cost, under any circumstances. So actually, if we need to give a word to anybody, we promise. So we actually must promise. Suppose if we gave a word to anybody that we are going to come to your house tomorrow or we will give you 1,000 rupees tomorrow, I promise it. So the promise comes from our side. But it is so astonishing, no, that the Lord of Lords, he made Arjuna promise to him. So, Kaunteya Pratijanehi, you come on, you put a promise. Promise on me, in my hands. Name Bhakta Pranashyati. So whoever has trust me or has trust on me, they will not be ruined under any circumstances. So he gave assurance. In other words, he gave assurance and also he wanted Arjuna to promise him that he would give, that he would symbolize, he would represent the entire mankind as the person who trusts him, who trusts the Lord of Lords, and he was not ruined. He had success in the end. So that's what. So here, suppose we happen to analyze why the Lord of Lords he told like that. Why actually he asked Arjuna to promise? He should have promised to Arjuna himself that whoever believes me, I promise you that whoever believes me will not be ruined under any circumstances. But if we happen to analyze, this Bhagavad Gita, it took, that means it happened in the Kurukshetra battlefield, in the Dwapara Yugam. And towards the end of the Dwapara Yugam, this Kurukshetra battle took place between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. So after this, Kali Yugam enters. Here I would like to say one thing. So towards after the battle, that means war was over, Krishna, when he was ready to, that means give up his incarnation as Lord Krishna, his friend Uddhava met him. Actually, Uddhava, he was a friend right from the beginning, and also he asked so many questions to the Lord on dharma and other moksha and so many other things, and what would be the qualities of human beings and what would be the qualities of divine people To all the Lord answered very positively and very patiently. But at the end, to one question he asked. So in the next Yuga, that means in Kali Yuga, so Uddhava, he asked Lord Krishna if he would be seen in the same form as he was seen in the Dwapara Yuga. So with the peacock feather, with the flute in his hands, and the other, how he was seen, how he was known to the people in the Dwapara Yuga. To which the Lord of Lords, he replied that he would not be seen like that. And then the reason what he said was that in Kali Yuga, that means in the present Yuga, people are so much inclined to their own passions, their own desires, their own selfish thoughts, that they don't find time even to think about God. And most of the people, that means the people who live in the Kali Yuga, they dramatize themselves. So the word, thought and deed will not be equal. So there will be no union between the three. So there is always the difference between the word they say, between what they think and what they feel. So, and what they do, actions. So when such is the case, when they themselves live in a world of that means in a world in which they cannot trust themselves, that means they don't trust their own shadow. They don't trust their own shadow. So when such is the case, how is it possible for the people to trust me, if to trust not me, that means to trust him if he happens to be seen in that form when he was seen in the Dwapara Yuga. In that Yuga, the devotees, at least the Gopikas or the his friends and his devotees, they were all so plain. They were so innocent. And whatever he said, they trusted him. They did not have any logistics to, that means to disbelieve him. But now here the people, they don't believe themselves. They don't have faith on themselves. They don't believe their own shadow. They always live in a constant fear. And when such is the case, if he said that if he happens to be seen in that form of Lord Krishna, which he was seen in the Dwapara Yuga, he said the people would throw stones on him, thinking he is just an ordinary person or a dramatic person who acts in dramas like the heroes or heroines, actors or actresses. So he said that he would not be he would not be visible to anybody in that form. First one. And another thing what he said was, in this Kali Yuga, that means this Yuga, if anyone happens to think of him even for a second, his Namasmaranam, he would give salvation. So whether he would give salvation or no, it is secondary. But people, that means to concentrate even a few minutes, taking his name or chanting his name, it is so difficult for the people to do like that. Because they will be chanting on one side, they will be taking the name of the Lord on one side, and the mind will be thinking some other thing. So they don't find time. The life schedule is so busy. So he simply said that his devotees who have the passion to see him, he would be seen in that form.